bro. Hashtag facts in my chat. This is how stupid these motherfuckers are. This is how stupid these motherfuckers are, man. He didn't just delete the stream. He deleted his whole sun-grown channel. I don't care if he do or not. We got a lot on his ass. And I'm going to tell you something. Motherfucking Super Saiyan and my dummy is going to motherfucking prison. He's going to prison. At the end of the day, sooner or later. How many of y'all heard that? The Negro son, Super Saiyan Madummy told her in the beginning of this exact conversation that his wife, name is Donna Henson, and when the police show up, she helps him hide all the guns. Now he just told the same lady that he keeps his gun on his hip, and the police, she said, is he a convicted felon, and blah, blah, blah. No, I don't believe he's a convicted felon and all that old dumb shit. And, well, because the police to his house, and he got his gun on his hot side, but you just told her my wife and I be hiding this shit. Nigga, you incriminating your damn self, boy. You a stupid fuck. Hashtag facts. It don't get no stupider than that. And notice something. When y'all call the FBI, IMPD, anything like that, they record every call. They record every call. See, what you're doing to me and my family is done with malice and vexation. Look up the word. You can't even pronounce plethora right. Or plethora actually is how it's pronounced. You can't even pronounce, you or Sunbum can't pronounce those words. So you telling me Sunbum deleted his whole entire channel? Why you running, Sunbum? Y'all motherfuckers about to get indicted, my nigga. It's one thing to do this shit on YouTube back and forth that they really don't care about. It's another to use them and waste taxpayers' money with your motherfucking lies and false reports. Okay? Black Definitive says hashtag facts with that voice. I still can't believe he is black. I saw him with my own two eyes. The dude is black. What do I have to lie for? The dude is black. I thought he was white just like y'all did when I first heard him. I caught him on video behind my house with the hoodie on. You can clearly see he's a black dude. I caught him on camera in some other places where we got a clear view of his fucking face. The dude is black. You can believe it or not. I really don't care. Says he didn't delete the channel. Okay. He just put everything on private probably. It don't matter. It don't matter. A subpoena to Google. FBI will subpoena Google because this is a huge matter. This is a very big matter, an issue. So for FBI will subpoena Google and get those videos that y'all claim that Google ain't storing. And we'll see. And that will also prove another point I've been making to y'all. Anything you upload on YouTube, goddammit, they are not deleting it. Even the streams that they take down of yours, they got it in a file. That's a fact. So y'all can keep on with the what y'all think, but I'm going to tell you what I know. I'm going to tell you what I know. Matter of fact, I might wait till after the holiday, and I'm going to do a video and show y'all some people that had got indicted on videos that were recovered, that were allegedly deleted by the uploader from Facebook and YouTube, and I'm going to show you how the law enforcement agencies was actually able to retrieve those videos from Facebook and YouTube, even though the uploader thought they deleted them. You stupid fucks. You better think twice about what you're doing. It's too late now. It's too late now. The FBI will make a foul on this guy immediately. Hashtag facts. What a fool. Jim and Chris. Yeah, Sunwood live now. Channel was down earlier. Oh yeah, it's stored. They don't think that shit's stored. I'm gonna prove it to them.
Yeah, I'm straight.
gonna prove it to him in this.
Lily,
It's gonna get
what's going on?
Dumbasses. They think if they upload something to Facebook or YouTube or Twitter or Instagram and then realize the criminality in it and then they delete it, they actually believe that it cannot be retrieved. Y'all motherfuckers is retarded. Matter of fact, they done count. People been indicted countless times, thousands of times across the world over shit on their cell phone that they thought they deleted, but when they got their cell phone, they was able to recover.
Long Island iced tea myself.
People also,
I walked outside to fuck this shit. Let me take my black ass back inside.
Posts and YouTube posts that they tried to delete and thought was deleted, but it was able to be available to be retrieved. So y'all keep believing that shit and pushing that shit to other dumbass idiots who gonna keep doing what y'all doing and then deleting this shit and then mysteriously believing that it cannot be retrieved. I'm gonna show you better than I can tell you. A lot of you motherfuckers are slow, man. A lot of you motherfuckers are slow, man. You know what I mean?
How you gonna call somebody slow? And you have a 4th grade education. But Donna Henson, she's slower than a motherfucker. His son's slow as fuck too. The stepdaughters, probably not even the stepdaughters. Donna's daughters, the only one with probably common sense in the family, cause they don't even fuck with True. They only use his black ass for babysitters. Donna, something wrong with you. You steady letting this nigga bring you down. It take you losing your house for you to realize this nigga ain't shit. I'm sorry, y'all. It's buffing. I don't know if it's Tyra or it's me. I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Phone, not the Sam's card. I done a video on this shit like 4 or 5 years ago. He even called the FBI and gave them Tommy information. What an idiot. Now Tommy needs to come out and denounce that clown. No, he don't, because Tommy beefed up that clown. Tommy a part of it. If they call or report something they deem suspicious, it's no criminal liability. Let me block you, because the doctor... Let me get you out of here because you don't even know what the fuck you talking about. Look up Malice and vexation, bro. It's a legal term. And we know exactly
I'm
why
straight,
they
Kevin
doing this
Bowman.
shit. So let's stop.
This is
let's
a
stop
hobby
with
for
that,
me, man.
doctor.
When I disappear, I'll be
Let's
trying to
stop
make
with
that real bread.
You can't call the FBI and tell them that I'm doing some suspicious shit. You don't have any proof of it, but I gotta be doing some suspicious shit because I don't work. The fuck you talking about, nigga? You sound stupid. The doctor, you sound real fucking retarded right now. Facts. You sound like a straight fucking idiot. Right, they playing a dangerous game with the fans. They should be careful. It's too late to be careful. They better practice on being sorry. Right, that's the same way they get stuff off hard drives. It's programs that people can download that will let you get deleted stuff
right,
back.
Bowman.
Exactly. You can delete whatever you want. They get a hold of your equipment, or they get a hold of the server, they will be able to recover it off the server. Period. So whatever. People can believe what the fuck they want to believe. I'm telling you what I know. I'm telling you what I know.
Which is not a lot.
If you know that name, call in on him. Listen, lady. Let me block you, whoever you are. Let me block you.
You're right, Lily. He is an idiot.
So shit.
Donna can't afford that real internet. Tyra been having that real internet. Now I guess he got that bootleg internet. Jay White, what's going on? Not a certified idiot. I put a certified retard, but that's insulting the retard. What up? What up? You been putting work in, Jim. You been putting that work in. Donna, you slipping. If you fucking with Donnell, make that nigga give you some money so you can get better internet. This is ridiculous. Don't fuck a nigga for free. Shit. Get paid for it. I know Tyra ain't shit. Ladies and gentlemen, we're sitting here waiting on Tyra. It's buffing. How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's straight. It's been a while, I know. Like I told everybody before, this is a hobby for me. So, if I disappear, your boy trying to make that real money. Yeah, yeah. That's what that fourth grade education to do you. Yeah, Nick, where they did. You know, Tyra probably sitting by Donna while she ringing up people's orders using a free Wi-Fi. They were doing good beforehand. They paying Donna was paying that expensive Wi-Fi. But I guess times are getting hard. He said, "Baby, they use the Speedway free Wi-Fi." Yeah, you know, Tyra said he like coffee from Speedway.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Right, just chopping it up at the squatters fort.
I guess he went off the air.
We'll let the people trickle. Building.
They must have booted Tyra ass out of the motherfucker Arby's or Speedway. Talking about, nigga, you can't just stay here. You gotta buy some.
All right. Okay. Yeah, about to stain my table. My built bench seats for it. Stain those. Actually, they'll be like my shed. You understand the color of my shed. But anyway, got the grass growing. Got some low spots that's still holding water. I gotta go get some field dirt. But the motherfucking grass is coming along. I got a mess in my
I want to know how the fuck Tyra got him not having to pay that white man.
You know.
And he's still living there. Tyra, motherfucking calm man supreme.
And get that stain, same color as the shed. I gotta stain that one more time. That side. And finish out my trim. But you can see this is the color of my shed. And my deck and shit is going. You know what I mean? We just getting it in. You feel what I mean? You see what I'm saying? We ain't tripping. The grass and grew up like a motherfucker right here. You feel me?
Homosexual. Hello, homosexual. How you doing? Hey, I'm a homosexual, but can you hear me?
No, I can't hear you, sir.
You're the one that says that you can't smoke weed because you feel like every time you smoke weed, a bunch of niggas try to fuck in your ass. Did you or did you not say that? I got the recording. Sir, why you gonna call me a homosexual? No. So I'll let you speak. I know you're drunk. Go ahead. You got the floor. No. Don't do that shit, bro.
hoe ass, gay ass nigga. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me.
Yo, this shit right here, my nigga, true, man. This is hurtful shit, my nigga. Like, this shit right here, it really got me on some, like, my nigga, like, yo, true, my nigga.
Shout out to Darius. This your daddy. This is my daddy.
No. At this point, I'm getting ready to shut this YouTube shit down. We're gonna talk this out, but I'm getting ready to totally get the fuck off YouTube, and I'm hitting these streets, my nigga.
That's right.
I'm hitting these streets, my nigga, and I ain't gonna say nothing else about it.
Yeah, he needs to answer for that. Like,
he gonna answer for that. I promise you. And I don't know what's being said. You went on this show again. My son gonna answer for it. I promise you that. I promise you that. He's gonna answer for it. The streets gonna make him answer for it. He already know it.
True. At first, when I see the chat, and I'm blocking niggas, I'm like, when I looked, I'm like, oh shit, this nigga really, like, I mean, come on, my dude, now I understand.
That's why he did it. He did it because I went at his mama and told the truth. He did it because I went at his mama and told the truth, and they both went against me. Okay, cool.
Yeah, but you go for money? Listen, if you don't defend your moms, let my father talk crazy about my motherfucking mother on YouTube. I'm not going on another fucking YouTube channel, nigga. You understand what I'm trying to say? For money. So if you felt that much, if you felt that disrespected about your mother, money don't mean nothing. You go on Tommy's show for money because you felt that your father disrespected your mother, so you gonna go on Tommy's show to get money for your father disrespecting your mother?
Hold up for a second, bro.
I'm gonna all y'all in.
Hold up. Alright, call me a motherfucking sap. This is an emergency, my nigga. It's an emergency, my nigga. Call me a fucking sap. Alright? Peace.
Now, Darius, after you heard this shit, you should have been took your kids and got away from this motherfucker.
He about to be touched. Bullshit.
This how stupid Darius is.
I'm on my own shit.
If my father told me some shit like that, we done. We done. Ain't shit you can tell me, nigga. Ain't shit you can tell me. But Darius, your stupid ass gonna go back to this motherfucker.
What you want to ask for? Yeah, I'm saying that to all you niggas. Cause this shit right here is a motherfucking violation out here. These ain't even my son. He's my little.
Hold up, Corey Drummond says there's no coming back from this. Fuck Darius, he's a bitch, nigga. Now we playing that game. Man, tell him about you trying to fuck a boy in the ass, my nigga.
The fuck is going on here?
Now, we gonna play.
What up, everybody?
These games, Darius, for real. Stop playing. Stop playing, my nigga. You's a bitch, my nigga. You's a bitch, my nigga, cause of your bitch ass mama. And tell your Uncle Rondell and your motherfucking other uncles, they know where I live at. Pull up right motherfucking now, nigga, and we can squab it out. Cause bitch, you's a bitch, my nigga. You a straight bitch, my nigga. Darius Dwayne Moore. Bitch, you ain't a Moore. You a Matthew, bitch. You acting like it. You acting like it, nigga. Oh, let Tommy play that. Bitch, you falling for his other shit.
Give me my license, nigga. Give me one of my fucking license.
Give you what?
Give me my license. I'm talking to one of my little homies.
Okay. I'm just saying it is what it is. Darius, you nothing in the streets. You know that, my nigga. You know that, my. No, all the war ain't got to calm down. The screenshot, chill out. All the war ain't got to calm down. It's fucking true. And if you got a problem, hold up. I know you fuck with me, screenshot. But we will block your ass. This about my son, my nigga. Don't tell nobody to calm down. This supposed to be my son. Look what this bitch nigga doing. He's a bitch. If my son ain't proving that he's a bitch, y'all can get the fuck up out of here, my nigga. The nigga's a whore. And why in the fuck am I not being able to control my board? Now it's like I don't even have control of my shit.
I got you.
I can't even look at my board. I can't even block people. I can't do shit. What the fuck is going on?
What's going on?
These niggas in here going ham. I'm the motherfucking show moderator. My show been hacked, and I guess I've been X'd out.
Well, I got you. I'm blocking everybody moving. No worries. I got you. What I'm saying is, that's the same shit I was telling you earlier today, True, about this fucking YouTube shit. Cause y'all niggas play that shit with my motherfucking family. None of y'all niggas is dying, son. Tommy, if that nigga ever played that shit with one of my first of all, none of my kids will ever play that type of game to go on choke. But if you ever
You're right, Nate Wynn, the father of the year. No, the father of the century.
who the fuck is watching this right now, my nigga? My name is Otto motherfucking Boy, nigga. And Q ain't my real motherfucking name. And I'm gonna tell you niggas, I will kill you, nigga, if you ever try playing with one of my fucking kids, nigga. That's a fact.
I don't know what happened, bro. They signed me out. Let me sign back in, maybe. Hold on, give me a second, Oooooweee. Give me a second.
I got the chat right now.
But hold up, let me sign back. I don't know what the fuck just happened. I don't, cause it just X'd me straight the fuck out, bro. I mean, the whole motherfucking way. Hold up for a second, bro.
He said, I thought it was Donna. Ah, boy, delete you. It sounds like her, don't it?
Relive the day. Hey, everybody. More than once. And the funny part about that is it keeps getting thrown up in my face that I've been to jail by a lot of people, so I know how hard it can be. Hell, to even get people to give you a damn chance, because a lot of times people just don't want to take a chance on you, or somebody else want to make it hard on you because of what you've done. But I want to, before I even start, I just want to thank you, man, for even taking your time out to talk to me for a little while, bro.
Yeah, it's cool.
All right, I want to go ahead. Were you saying something?
Nah, I said no problem.
Okay, cool. All right, I gotta ask you a few questions, because I'm gonna try to keep it as respectful as possible. And for the people who are watching, I got my man Darius Moore on the line, and his father is a YouTuber like myself, and he's big in the legal background. And we've been having, well, it's not we, because I don't know him. It's been a one-way beef where he's had a real big problem with me, and he said he either wants to see me dead, in jail, or broke. And I don't know why. And he's taking time out to put up pictures of my children, call my children's mom whores, call my mom whores. And then one of the worst things I've seen happen, probably on YouTube, was what happened between you two guys when you were, I don't really know what was going on. I guess I didn't know that you had been making videos. Maybe you can explain to us what led up to that event.
I wasn't thinking about it like that. It wasn't no form of disrespect or anything like that. You know what I mean? It was his birthday. I'm saying stuff. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, I posted a video. People know we were celebrating my father's birthday.
Right.
That's why I did the video. I didn't do it to disrespect him. I didn't do it for the purpose of me smoking in the video.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, just to let it be known, it wasn't no form of disrespect. I did it out of spite to let people know we were celebrating my father's birthday. You know, he let me know, you know what I'm saying, it was disrespectful, so therefore, okay, I accept that. You feel what I'm saying? I'm sorry for that. But at the same time, the way he came to me, I feel some type of way about that. You feel what I'm saying? Other people around the world who seen the video might feel like, Okay, wow, his father totally disrespect him live on air like that. Why? This, that, and the other. I'm gonna let you know that don't faze me. It don't at all. You know why? Because I was always taught words, things like that can't hurt me. When you put your hands on me,
Yeah.
then it's another whole nother story. Another thing, he felt like I disrespected him when I told him, you feel what I'm saying, when he told me basically get up and squad up with him and fight him. When I told him that the only reason I'm not going to get up is because I respect you and you're my father. But if you were another man in the streets, I'd have been got at you. He felt disrespected for that. There was no disrespect there. I'm just letting you know what it is. Because right now, I feel like you trying to make me seem like a hoe in front of everybody on live air. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Let me ask you this. Why do you think he did that? Because that was the part I didn't understand. Because he was always saying you don't. I think it was one time when I was just talking about my mom. And he said it was disrespectful for me to just talk about the things that my mom had done. But then he turned around and he said the stuff he said to you, and I couldn't understand it. Why do you think he turned the camera on to show us what was going on in his house with you? Why do you think he was so quick to disrespect you? Because he's never done that with his wife or anything, but he did it with you.
Yeah, really, I really can't explain it. I can't explain why he would put it online or anything like that, you know. But whatever the reason may be, it's done. You feel what I'm saying? It's done. And like I was trying to make me, I was going live on Facebook earlier, but it kept cutting me off. I don't know why, but I was gonna let the world know, since everybody paying attention to my Facebook, all the ones seeing the video and things like that, you know, I was doing it to let people know how I felt about the video. Because I know a lot of people want to know. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like I was beginning to say in my video, he has to live with what he's done.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? He has to understand the way you did that and the way it made me feel. You got to understand, put yourself in my shoes.
Yep.
I have nothing to say to you no more. You feel what I'm saying? You have to live with not seeing me no more. You have to live with not seeing your grandkids anymore. You have to pass away not seeing us or speaking to us no more. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it's hard for me to say that because I do love my father. You feel what I'm saying? But for you to be my father and you, out of all people, to disrespect me like that on live air in front of millions of people, I have nothing to say to you. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not something family does.
Yeah, he treated you like you was somebody he didn't know, and then he didn't stop there. He kept talking about it. That's the part like I didn't like. Like I was respecting him when his own audience members, they were telling him, "Hey man, that was wrong." He kept on saying, "I do what I want," and I didn't understand why he kept saying that. He was like, he wouldn't stop and say, "Hey, you know what? I may have made a mistake." And then he kept calling you. What bothered me is you're a father of 3, right?
2.
Okay. So you
the other one is my little brother.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? The other one in that picture is my little brother, and my mother feels some type of way about that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because there is no way my brother should have been brought in any of this.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And now people are contacting my mother's side of the family, asking them, do they know about what's going on and what happened? And that's just too much.
Yeah. Well, I want to point something out to you. You know, my kids were with me in Arizona. I'm in Atlanta now. My kids were with me in Arizona. Your dad called CPS to try to get my daughters to get me taken away from the house, so my daughters would be there by themselves. My daughters are from Atlanta. He tried to call CPS to get me arrested, and the police actually came to my house, and he did a live video letting people know. He has a video out there where he told people, he said my daughter was dick riding me
He has other videos where he called my mom a whore. And he's literally called people's jobs. He's tried to get people fired that were just fans of mine. And it's funny because nobody's done that like the other way. Like, we're not trying to... Matter of fact, when I reached out to you, there was no animosity at all. We haven't been trying to do stuff like that. Can you explain, when you go back and look at what he did to you, because it seemed like he has a lot of animosity towards you. And I'm not trying to start anything, but when I saw this, it seemed like he just didn't... Because he was saying too much. He was telling us stuff about you that we didn't need to know. He was telling us stuff about you being in jail, why you went to jail, stuff that if my mom did that to me, why right now? Because when you don't respect me as your child, how can you ask me to respect you as your parent, as my parent? Did you kind of feel that way the more he kept doing it?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I definitely did.
Is there some animosity? What's his beef with you?
You know, the way I feel about it is he has a grudge towards me because I didn't listen to a lot of things he tried to teach me in life.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, he don't understand. It's a lot of things I know he has done. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
In the past. You feel what I'm saying? That he don't know. I try to let it go. I try not to hold grudges. You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, a lot of stuff that you done done, you just don't understand. I could have a grudge towards you. You feel what I'm saying? And I don't have to put it on live air what you've done. I'm not. It's nobody's business what you have done. But at the same time, for you to put my business out there like that, that's foul.
Yep.
You feel what I'm saying? And my mama was gonna go live on the radio. She had a spot on the radio station for 24 hours.
Wow.
And she was gonna get on there because, you know what I'm saying, she seen my little brother in that picture and it made her mad. And then on top of it, she watched that video. You feel what I'm saying? With him and how he did me. You feel what I'm saying? My mama was gonna get on there and let who my daddy really is and what he has done through his life since he wanted to put me out there like that. But my mother's husband told her don't get into that.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So that stopped it. But at the same time, like I said, I don't feel there's no reason to put my father's business out there like that. But at the same time, I feel there should have been no reason for you to disrespect your child like that either online. You never know who's watching this. And now you never know who feels some type of way about you know what I'm saying, things that you done told them that your son done and this, that, and the other. You don't know how people are looking at me now. You don't know how my life gonna change now.
But that's what I didn't like, because he put you in a position to where, one, if you're trying to get a job, putting that up there. Two, it might just be some punk niggas running around wanting to test you. And I was glad that you said that. Like, look, man, I'm respecting you because you my daddy. But do you understand you putting me out there to where niggas in the street might want to punk me just because of what you put out here?
Yeah, and you feel what I'm saying? He don't understand that. They talk about, family talk about they want to keep me out the streets. They don't want me going back to prison and things like that. But what do you think that this video gonna do when niggas I got beef with or hating on me see this video? You feel what I'm saying? My uncle said what he said on there. You feel what I'm saying? I don't have no problem with my uncle. I love my uncle to death. When I came home from prison, he looked out for me. I'm talking about like crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I have major respect for my uncle. My uncle is more like a daddy to me than my own father. And I hope my daddy is watching this so he knows the truth, because now I'm letting it out. I feel like my uncle more than my daddy to me than you are. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it's got to be hard to say that, because I didn't even know. I knew my dad a little bit. Last time I saw him was at 16. I never saw him again. I stopped talking to him because I saw he did something to me, and I will spill the beans on my end. He did something to me that I don't think I've ever been able to get past. I had always wanted to come live with him. He finally let me come live with him. I stayed with him for 2 weeks. At the end of 2 weeks, I came home from work because I was 16, I was in high school, and I had a job. I came home from work. And I realized the only reason he wanted me to come live with him because I had a car and he was driving my car. Well,
Right.
he set me down and he had a big old pot gut. He looked dirty. He had a dirty white tank top on. And he said, sit down, son. And he set me down on the couch and he said, son, you got to go back home to your mom. And I said, why? He said, there's only one bedroom here and it's hard for me to get some pussy while you're in the house. So you got to go. Those are his last words to me. Never saw me again. He died when I was 28.
So your pleasure mean more to you than your own son?
Yep. And so that's why I was so bothered when I saw the way your dad was talking to you, because it just reminded me of my dad. I was like, he cares more about trying to please an audience full of people who he don't know, who ain't gonna do nothing for him, than his own kid. And what I really didn't like was he undercover was snitching on you. I want to say dry snitching, but he was just straight snitching. He was making you out to be a bad person. He was putting you out there. He was saying all that stuff on you. If you were on any kind of probation or any kind of cops was around that, he was dropping the information that nobody needed. I didn't need it. The people who don't like him didn't need it. It didn't need to be out there in the public. And I don't understand why he spoke to you that way. Like, I understand what you said, which is he felt like you disappointed him. But as you and his mom said, he's lived a life that wasn't perfect. He's done things. I've been to jail. He's been to jail. He get on me for going to jail and make fun of me for going to jail. Then they found out he's been to jail. Everybody's had a problem, especially when we're young. Why does he hold you to a higher standard than he held himself?
Everybody make mistakes. One's got to understand that. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to be 25 years old. A lot of older people look at me like I done had people think I was 40. Things of that nature because of my mindset and the way I carry myself. And the thing is, you know, ones think I didn't listen to them as far as my family members. I did. The thing is, I didn't take heed to it when I was young, when I should have. But I have woke up and realized when I went to prison, I noticed things. Yeah, y'all may feel like I ain't changed this, that, and the other. Okay, say what you want. I know what I have done. I know who I am now. You feel what I'm saying? Okay, yeah, I still got, you know, somewhat the same mentality. But as far as my personality, I done changed. You feel what I'm saying? People got to understand that. People want to hold grudges towards me for things I've done in the past, this, that, and the other. But what people don't understand, and I've been wanting to let the world, a lot of people know this, because a lot of people don't understand that, you know, when you hold a grudge towards someone and you constantly bring up what they've done in the past, this, that, and the other, and they're trying to change, guess what? You down in them and constantly talking about their past is gonna change them back to who they were.
Yep.
They don't understand that.
Well,
so, you know.
It's so funny that the reason he claimed he was coming at me, and I said that to him, and I know that didn't make him happy. I said, you will never see me talk to my children that way. What I do at home, if I have to chastise them, that's fine. I would never turn on my camera to let the world see what I have to say to my girls. Because my daughter's right here with me. She can tell you, I think on the day before they left, or the day of that they left, I gave them the blues, her and her sister. I would never turn on the camera for that. And they're kids. They're 11 and 9 respectively. I believe if I'd spoke to my daughter like that, like you said, she would have had a hard time not slapping me if she was like 24. She would have probably had to walk out. I had to walk out of my mom's house one time when she was talking to me like that. She never tested me like that because I was too big at that point. But she was talking to me so disrespectful, I just walked out. She was trying to tell me, you can't walk out of this house. I was like, if I stay here, I'm kicking your ass and your and my stepdaddy's ass too. So I need to go on and get out of here. So I left. But I don't understand why they feel like it's okay to talk to you like that when you've become grown, much less when you were a kid. So I spoke to him, well, I said to him on the video, I said, that's inappropriate. But the reason you're trying to go after me is what he said was because he believes that in my videos I talk too negatively about black women. How can he come on and try to protect black women, but he had no problem talking to you like crap, and he said you needed it. He said, and then he blamed your mom. He said it was your mother's fault that you turned out the way you turned out. And he told a story about you going to school with a guy. He literally told your whole life everything bad. He didn't say nothing good. Stuff we didn't need to know. Why do you think he's pretending to be the protector of people online, but when he get a chance to shit on you, he did it?
Really, I don't know what, the case may be. The reason why, I would like to know myself. But, I'm not going to let it faze me. I'm going to strive and keep going. It's just going to push me, you know what I'm saying? And make me strive harder to do what I need to do. I'm not going to let it faze me. I'm not going to let it faze my kids. I'm not going to, none of that. Because if I do, people will look at me like, in a different way, So I'm not going to let that faze me. It is what it is. He did what he did. If it made him feel good, so be it. Or whatever the case may be. I don't care. It's done now. You feel what I'm saying? You can't take that back. I don't give a damn if you delete the videos. They still out there.
They still out. And
so,
and what really bothers me is that what you say. When you're somebody who has children, you guys, when you're someone who has children and he does that, now you have to explain. Now you have to explain in front of your children. That's the part I would think would make it hard for you as a parent. Like you said, you got to walk out in the streets, and then you have to listen to the fact. And y'all, hold on a second. I'm trying to sign for this thing. My guy done brought this wonderful dessert for my daughter. Thank you, young man. Bam. But go on and eat, big head. But that's got to be the hard part, that if you have children of age, that they can see that. Like he told us that your mother said that, or vouched for what he did, and said that she was okay with it. But it sounds like you're telling a different story. Was your mom okay with what he did?
Definitely not.
Why did he tell us that?
I don't know why he told y'all that, and I really don't care. If my mama didn't want to get involved, I'd call her out here right now. And what she would have to say to the world, ones wouldn't like. You know what I'm saying? She didn't like that. You feel what I'm saying? And she wanted to expose my daddy for a lot of things he done since he put me out there like that. Mm-hmm. But her husband told her not to. So therefore,
yeah,
she feels some type of way about that. She's her.
It's ugly.
She said to me, she said to me, why would your own father do something like that? See, at first, before she really knew what was going on, she felt some type of way, when I told her how I felt about the situation, and, I ain't got nothing to say to my daddy no more. She said, you can't feel like that, that's still your father. But a couple days later, after she watched that video, she called me snappy. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Ready to get on the radio station and everything. Let it be known what's going on, But due to her husband, she didn't, because her husband's in church, she's the church, they didn't change their life. So he don't want her dealing with that, so. Has he always been like that? Because I'm still confused. For 19 months now, he has been pushing me to the point of where I have to literally go to Indianapolis to go to the police station to file a restraining order against a man who will not leave me alone, and every day wakes up and Did you know about me before
that happened, did you know he was making all those videos about me?
Yeah, I watched a few videos he has done. You know, he spoke on you a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I know a little bit. I done seen a few of the videos and stuff like that, you know, so.
What'd you think about that? What'd you think about him going out to a complete stranger every day, all day?
I feel like it's ridiculous, you know. You know, it's crazy because ones don't understand. You never know if kids is watching this.
Mm-hmm.
And if kids are watching this, the other young men out here that's coming up, the new generation and things like that, what do you think that's teaching them?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I look at it like it's uncalled for, you know. But, you know, ones is grown men and they gonna do what they want to do, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And I've never understood it. You're right about the kids, because my biggest concern, and I said to him, I said, man, don't you understand that my daughter goes to school? She's of age to where they always strolling around on YouTube and stuff like that. And you put my daughter out there saying some of the most disgusting stuff, saying that her dad is a child molester. What do you think her friends are gonna think when they see? Because my daughter's proud of me, so she'll tell her friends what her daddy does. Then they read that I'm a child molester, I'm a scam artist, I'm gay. He tells people pretty much anything that he wants to about me every day, and I kept saying, why would we do stuff like this? And then when I saw him do it to you, I said, there's almost nothing he won't do. If he will do that, he will blame everybody else. It's everybody else's fault. And my audience want me to ask you, and guys, whatever you donate to me, I'm making sure I'm gonna get that over into Darius' hands as well. So when you click that link, that's where it's going tonight. So, but I want to know from you, how close were you and your father before? Because he was bragging about how he told you he wasn't gonna come see you in jail. He didn't come see you in jail, and if you go back, he ain't gonna come see you again. And you said your uncle did stuff for you while you were in there and when you got out.
I'm glad you just, because I like that question. I'm gonna go all the way back. You know, I always held a grudge towards my father. Like I said, he has done things that I know about that he probably don't think I know about. And there's things he has which were to other people. You feel what I'm saying? But he has done things to me too. You feel what I'm saying? And I was holding grudges on him for those things and stuff like that. Before I got locked up and went to prison, I didn't visit him like that. I didn't. I visited him once to 3 times, probably a year. You feel what I'm saying? And because the reason why is because a lot of things that people don't know. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm not going to speak on those things. But at the same time, on the strength of me being in prison, my mama reached out to me and wrote me a letter because I lost my granddad when I was locked up. My mother buried her father. So she wrote me a letter. She said, son, I just buried my father. You know, we wasn't too close, you know, through the years, but thanks to the Lord, we was able to come closer than what we were before he left. You feel what I'm saying? And she said, the things going on between you and your father and things like that, y'all need to make that right. Because you never know when one's gonna leave the other one. You feel what I'm saying? So I took that in the heart, you know, because at first I was in there like, he hasn't answered not even my 1 minute free phone call. You know, he hasn't responded to the letter I sent him or anything. So, you know, I was holding a grudge, but due to my mama sending me that letter, you know, I dropped a few tears, you know, and I took heed to what she was saying to me in that letter. You know what I'm saying? So I decided, I said, when I get out, I'm going to do that for my mother. You feel what I'm saying? So when I came home, guess what? I was almost at my daddy's house every day since I've been home. You know, trying to make that connection right. You feel what I'm saying? But now it's over with. There's no more making nothing right. I'm done with it. This is the last straw. I done been through too much.
Well, you don't want to be around people too who are going to treat you like that. There's no reason. And I applaud your mom for telling you to do that, because I will say this. My mom tried to tell me right before my dad died when I was 28. She said, your dad, her and my grandmother said, well, your dad is dying of cancer and you should reach out to him. And I said, no, I'm good on that. And I didn't. And then he ended up dying about 3 weeks later. I didn't go to the funeral. Again, like I said, I hadn't seen him since I was 16. And I was all right with that. And I think back on it, I said, well, I don't really know. I never really knew the man. And I look in the mirror and they show me pictures of him and I look just like him. I think that was the hardest part of it, that I look just like this man that I can't stand. It sounds like you may be going down that road. How does that sit with you when you're making the decision that you're not going to speak to him again? Because I would never advocate it, but I understand it because I did it.
You know, I kind of feel something like that, you know, because it's not right. It's not right for someone to be like that. But at the same time, I want to understand how I feel and where I'm coming from. I refuse to put myself in a situation to have to keep going through this or any of that. So therefore, I feel the best thing for me to do, just stay my distance.
Yeah.
You know, and he feels some type of way because I don't answer his phone calls now. He's been calling me and things like that. He feels some type of way about me answering my phone call, talking about he'll see me and this, that, and the other. I don't care about that. I don't have nothing to say to you. You plain out disrespected your son online, and then you feel some type of way about the reason why he doesn't want to talk to you.
I mean, he's still threatening you?
Like, that's ridiculous.
So wait, he's still threatening you?
If it's a threat, I don't care what it is. You feel what I'm saying? All I'm saying is I know he feels some type of way because I won't respond, I won't talk to him, this, that, and the third. So now he feels some type of way. Just like I sent him back a message like, I don't have nothing to say to you. Like, literally, you turn my family against me. You feel what I'm saying? Like most of my daddy side of my family now is against me. You feel what I'm saying? Over me making a video in your house that was not to disrespect you or anything like that. Okay, now I understand it was a form of disrespect in your eyes and you had things going on to where you didn't need that situation to happen in your home.
I need to fix that. Thanks for telling me.
But at the same time, for you to turn my whole family against me, you're right. I don't have nothing to say to you. There's no need to wonder why. Look at what you have done to my life.
At y'all another time.
Look at it.
Damn.
That should take everything.